Guys, so in the previous lecture we learned about roadmap or just standard pipeline for NLP, natural language processing, where our first step was data acquisition, where we acquire data from whether public data or from web scraping or whatever sources of data you have. So in the next step, step two is data cleaning, where we need to clean the data so that it could be made suitable for the next step or the pre-processing step to consume it and pass on to the next process. So
Data cleaning is one of the most important steps because here you clean the data and make it suitable for the next step to consume it, so that you could remove all the inconsistencies which could hinder in the performance of your model. So that's why it's very important to correctly clean your data and make it suitable for the next process to consume it.
that's why it's very important. I have prepared this notebook so that you can get the idea what is data cleaning and how you can clean data. Okay. So here, different. I've been down different methods for cleaning data. First one we have lower casing, removing HTML tags, removing punctuations, removing numbers. We have removing extra spaces. There are lots of other as well. For example, you could remove or replace repetition of punctuations. You could remove emojis if there are some emojis, and you could also remove emoji icons. You can also remove contractions, etc. There are lots of other stuff you can do with cleaning your data. I've just been down these so just you can get the idea data cleaning and how you can clean data. Okay. It depends on your data, what type of data you have, so based on that you could use as much methods of data cleaning as you need. Okay, so that's totally depend on the data you have. Alright, so next, first let's install some dependencies here. So it's taking some time. I've already installed it, so therefore requirements all satisfied. That's great. Next thing is let's import some libraries here. Okay, it includes NumPy, it includes regular expression, it includes strings, it includes BS4, Unicode, and that. So we have imported all these things. Next thing, let's read the file data.txt. For your information, I've just created a data.txt file here in our folder. So I'm just reading this file here. Okay, so let's read it. And first let's see what's in the text. Okay, so here's our raw text. This is our raw text. I've included all the dirty stuff here. You could see there are lots of things which need to be removed, so I've tried to include as much noise or inconsistent data here as much possible. All right, so next thing is let's now apply these steps or these methods of data cleaning. First of all, it's not too much fancy or something. It's just easy steps. You could do it just by writing two lines of code. So here just I have defined a function called to lowercase, where I'm just returning lowercase of the text which is given to me. So the text is what we have here. Okay, this is the text file. We have read it as text file. Okay, and then we have printed the text here. Now here we are just returning the lowercase of the text file which we just read. Okay, alright, so it has been converted into lower text. Then we can also remove HTML tags. Okay, for that we are using beautiful soap method, which is a library of BS4, where we are just removing the HTML tags. Okay, so let's run this. Again, this is done, and it returns us text of after removing the HTML tags in our text. Okay, and the next step, let's remove punctuations as well. So let's run this. Remove. It is just removing the punctuations, and it's returning us the text we after removing. And next we have for removing numbers. We are removing numbers here using regular expression. We are then uh, also removing extra spaces here, And then finally let's apply all of these and apply it. Then let's display our text is. So here's our text, as you can see here. uh, this is our text. It seems pretty good, and unlike the one which we had, still there are some inconsistencies. I haven't even removed the emojis and all those things. You can also remove the emoji and these sort of things to make it fully fully usable. So yeah, let's create let's write this clean data into another file. So that's, we need to save the file. Okay, all right. So file has been saved. Now if we open the clean data.txt, here you can see, our data looks pretty good, but there are still some emojis and these things which need to be removed. So let's go to our file and let's write some functions to remove these emojis. The data seems very good, but there are some question marks here which don't really seems good. I think we need to remove all this in order to clean it totally. So for that, let's go to our notebook. First of all, to remove emoji, first let's install uh, emoji in the terminal. Pip install emoji. Let's run this, and it's gonna take a little bit time, so bear with me. It's taken. Okay, so the emoji is downloaded. Now the next thing is we need to go below here, and here we need to create. So let's create a function, remove emoji. Text will be given as input, and then our text will be equals to emoji dot replace emoji. Yeah, it's good now. Replace emoji. Okay, so the next thing is we also need to remove any kind of emoji icons. So to remove emoji icons, first let's define a emo pattern. For just, let's take a regular expression pattern, so that we could remove all kind of emoji patterns, emoji icons from this pattern. Okay, then next, it's already giving me suggestions. Emo pattern, then text. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and the last step, we would be returning that text. Okay, all right. So that's our function, and let's run this. If it's run, it's okay. Okay, that's fine. Great. Next, let's apply this to our data. Clean text, remove emoji, clean text. Yeah, all right. So that's perfect. Apply all these. There is some error here. Okay, we have got an error in emoji. It's already been satisfied, so we've installed. Okay, we haven't imported emoji here. I think that could be an issue. Import emoji. Yeah, so yeah, that's there, I think. Now it should work. Let's run this, and okay, now it's fine. Now it's fine. That's great. So let's save the text, and let's open it again. Here you can see that our data is being cleaned now, and it's pretty fine to be processed for the next step. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this. See you in the next one. Till then, keep learning and keep improving. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. And if you find this video useful, do share it in your network, so that other people could also get benefit from this.